my friends, I am today going to be doing a tag. It's going to be the 90s tag. I am doing it with the Geeks, well, with Bethany and some of the other members of the Geeks and Beauty group, and whoever else wants to do it. So there are 9 questions, and so I'm going to be looking at my phone to remember the questions because, yeah. Sorry, my hair's kind of crazy today, guys. Okay, favorite Disney movie, and that would be 2 because my first one I went to go see in the movie theater was Beauty and the Beast, so it'll always be one of my favorites. And then Sleeping Beauty. I love Sleeping Beauty. Favorite music artist, and I'm trying to think from the 90s what music artist, because we didn't listen to a lot of, we listened to a lot of Christian music when I was growing up because, you know, we were believers, so we were listening to a lot of Christian music. We didn't really listen to a lot of, but I'm trying to remember, I think it was like AC/DC, or, I can't even remember. My cousin, she had that CD, and it was a song, and I can't remember now. But if I was going to say an artist from the 90s that was a Christian singer, I love Jackie Velasquez. I know probably half of y'all don't even know who she is. Favorite candy and sweets from the 90s would have to be, which I think these were around in the 90s, and they changed them, were the Sweetheart candies, but the hard ones, they were actually hard. They're now chewy. They still have them, but they're like the chewy kind. They're still hard, but they're chewier. Like, they're chewier than they used to be. They used to be hard. I mean, they were like hard. My mom loved those things too. Those were my favorite. I miss those because they were like some of the best candies, but what happened is, like, some moms complained that it caused their child to choke, but it's because they let too young of children to have it, so whatever. Favorite game, board game, school game, whatever. I have to say board games because, you know, a lot of times people don't play board games anymore like they did. So my favorite board game, oh my gosh, we played a lot of board games because my friend in high school and junior high and stuff like that had a ton of board games. Every time we went over her house, we were playing a board game. So I'd have to say Monopoly, Life, and Clue. Those are my 3 favorite board games that I really wish that, well, I probably will in the future give them right now. Favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy. Honestly, we never really got McDonald's meals. My mom just never took us to McDonald's. But if I would say now, I would have to say the Hello Kitty stuff. Favorite book. I can't even think of a book that came out in the 90s that would have been my favorite book. I like, my hair is really crazy guys today. I'm sorry. Like, jeez. My favorite book in general, just like, it's something I read when I was a kid, was the Nancy Drew book series. They had some newer ones, and they probably came out in the 90s, but the old ones is what I really like. Favorite clothing store? I believe Old Navy was around in the 90s. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Old Navy. Everybody wore, like, Old Navy, Gap, and Abercrombie and whatever, but Old Navy was always my favorite store. Favorite Nick Jr. show? And I am trying to think what was on there that I liked. Man. I used to watch Nick Jr., but I'm trying to remember what was on there. I think it was like Reading Rainbow. I think it was on Nick Jr. I think, or was that PBS? I think that was PBS. I know there was a show I watched on Nick Jr. that was about a bear. Oh, I don't remember. My favorite show in general, there was probably some shows I watched with Nick Jr., but I can't remember what the names are. But the last question is, what would you watch when you got home? And that I can answer. It was always Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, and another one was Gummy Bears from Disney. These are some old Disney ones, and Rescue Rangers. Was it Rescue Rangers? Well, I know I watched Chip and Dale. Yeah, Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. That was my absolute favorite. Oh, and Spin Tail. Those were 3 of the things, especially Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. My dad would actually come home and watch that with us when we were kids growing up. So those are all the questions, and the links down below will be to all the other people that are doing this tag, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!